Hey guys, what's poppin'? You are catching the final stages of this painting, and I just wanted to come to y'all and talk to y'all about one, falling out of love with your artwork or your art process, and two, mistakes. I have pros and cons about like my art experiences when I attended community college and in my high school years, and I'll make a video about that. Comment below if you want my point of views on that. Art is about making mistakes and learning to fix them. And boy, when I tell you that art is about learning, like, bro, if I have something in my mind how I want this to look like, it's most likely not going to turn out like this. And I'm going to show y'all what I wanted it to turn out. Well, actually, it's going to be up to the buyer how to face it, but it can either be faced this way or this way. Also been working standing up, might make a video about that too. This one as well, I know I'm showing a lot of pieces, I don't know when I'm gonna drop this video. This one as well, it has mistakes, and I'm over here trying to correct as many mistakes as possible. And I know y'all probably like, what? But yeah, it's a lot of mistakes in this. It was way more mistakes in this. Like, I glazed my paint. Sometimes I have different types of troubles and whatnot, so I have to keep, you know, going into it and fixing it, and that's what art is about. But as an artist, a working artist who sells my work, this should be for sale, and this should be for sale, and this should be for sale by the time I post this video. Because I make art a big part of my life, I mix in the principles that art is about making mistakes, because you're bound to make mistakes, but also learning how to fix that mistake and learning to love the outcome. And that for real like alludes to the human experience. Like, sometimes we make mistakes, right? We learn from them mistakes, we fix those mistakes as much as we can, and we take accountability, right? Take responsibility for anything that we may have caused, or anything that we may have let happen to us, or anything that has happened to us, right? And we make it into a work of art. Or a learning experience, or a story that can help someone else learn from the same things, or if they're going through the same things as you, help them along their journey. So this is inspired by an older painting. Ooh, sorry, I'm just dropping shit out my sketchbook. This was inspired by an older painting that I did of like my rendition on what the Arcturian starseed race looks like, because I am an Arcturian starseed. We'll get into that in another video. This sketchbook page, I kind of don't want to show it to you, but at the same time I do want to show it to you to show you where ideas can turn into. So from the alien, okay, from the aliens, unfinished of course, from the alien I made this. Yes, I'm walking around my kitchen. From the alien picture I made this, and this will be a giant painting one day, and I would love to do the flowers that I usually draw. They're hibiscus, but you know, I don't think they're orange hibiscus flowers in real life. But yeah, this is art. That's what I like about it. But yeah, I drew this, and then from this, because I was liking the way this looked, I drew, wow, it's a lot of paint on these pages. Where did the foot? Hold on. Then I got this. and I was in love with it. So I thought, I was like, yeah, it'll be pretty simple. But then as the universe flows through its rhythm, we ended up here. Okay. And I'm not disappointed at all. Like, I'm not disappointed at all. I think the drops at like a, you know, a flare. I will put the name up here, but this is unnamed. Like, I was thinking about naming it Frequency. I was thinking about naming it Drip. What's something else? Fertility. What's the other one? I'm not even sure. But yeah, don't know what it's named. I just keep adding shit and adding shit. I have to spray it again with resin. Hopefully no little sticky fibers get stuck to the shit. But yeah, my sister wanted this painting, but I don't know if she's gonna get it or not. So until she decides, it'll definitely be in my shop. I love Lisa Frank's, like, the vibrancy, like, coming into my acrylic journey. Like, of course I've painted with acrylic before, but it was with nature scenes, like in school and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't really good at blending. I'm not the best at blending. You know, I like surrealism type ish. It's not the best, but I enjoy it. But yeah, I love Lisa Frank. I love the vibrancy. What inspired me to make the Octarian one that is still for sale in my shop was I needed that contrast. Like, I didn't want it to look spooky, so I'm like, how would it not look spooky? What do frequency mean to me? Color, boom. But with this painting, I went all out. A great artist. Like, yo, when I tell you, this artist is wonderful, and I don't see a lot of people painting like this. So when I came across him, I was like, oh, I'm doing the same shit, but he's like times 1,000. Like, this man's crazy psychedelic art, bro. Like, I be on the psychedelics, like, real life. But his art, I'm like, bruh, how much psychedelics is you doing? Like, I wonder how much of his brain can he, like, access, because it's just amazing. Just amazing. I wonder who his inspirations are. But yeah, another neon painter that I really enjoy. His YouTube is Magical Turtle 643, and his Etsy is aka Spectral World, and he just dropped the tarot card deck, which is cool because I can't wait until I can drop a legit tarot card deck that's not gonna be like copied and sold like in China and shit. Like, I want a legitimate book and deck made and stuff like that. He's a super great inspiration. So it's finally done. Yeah. I'm just saying. But yeah, this is finally done, bro. I'm gonna show it to y'all tomorrow in the sunlight, and I'm honestly finna post it. Hopefully I have a dream about it, because I don't know how much it is, but I know it is gonna be a little less, just because I fell out of love with it. I'm in love with it for real, but it's just like I don't have the super duper attachment to it. I don't know. I gotta keep looking at it, because woo, I put my big toe in that. I put my big toe in that. It's finally finished. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm just laughing, but all right. So I'm gonna show y'all. Hey yo, what's poppin'? How you guys doing? I'm so happy right now, just because it's a lot of stuff on my mind, and I'm really just shooting for you blank. I usually just shoot for you, like, you know, unplanned, but this is kind of interesting, you know. So this doesn't have to just apply to an art career. This just doesn't have to apply to business, but apply this to life. And I will be posting more art videos soon. Like, I got a lot of art videos in the vault, so it's crazy how this one might see y'all first. I'm still pursuing art because it's a passion for me. I ask myself, why am I doing this thing? I'm doing this thing not just for money. Clearly, I'm doing this because I like creating. I'm doing this because I like, using my God frequency and creating like God did. It was one when I looked down crazy. I'm not gonna go too long, but that's something I see. I don't just do, oh, let me do this idea, especially because all my ideas are original. Yes, I'm often inspired, but they are all original from my mind. A lot of people get discouraged and be like, oh, it's done before. I'm like, oh, it's done before. Let me, let me see if I can, help myself with them and give them love as well, like type shit. So a lot of people look at things and be like, oh, it's not the most it can be, so it doesn't matter. If something happens to me and I'm like, fuck, I'll be like, fuck, for like a certain amount of time. But after that, I'm usually like, wow, look at the blessing in this, even if it's the most chaotic situation, right? So something that's not chaotic at all, dang, I got featured in Psytrance Void, right? A lot of people would be like, well, it's so small, like, oh, you could have, but I didn't sell that painting though, but you didn't sell the painting though. But it's like, I didn't sell the painting, but it got featured in this, basically a magazine, like an online magazine. Like, I'm super duper stoked and excited and grateful. Like, a lot of people out here manifesting, whether it's via spell work, meditation, or both. A lot of people out here trying to manifest things, but they aren't grateful for what they have. And the baby steps that equal to, taking large steps, or those steps equaling to the miles and miles that they gonna go in order to get the big blessing. Like, a lot of people look at something small and be like, it's not a big blessing, so yeah, fuck that, like, it's cool or whatever, but it's not this big blessing. And then like sulks or like scoffs or like, just be low vibrational. Like, let's not do that, especially as entrepreneurs, especially as humans having an existence. Like, if something is going well for you, like, even if it's bad, even if it's good, like, find a teachable moment out of it, not just for others, but like for yourself. And that's what I'm doing right now. So when I looked at it, I was like, oh wow, that's so sweet. Like, it's probably because of the hashtags. And I'm just saying, I'm grateful and I'm honored. I only sell to US and US 8 territories, but I'm super stoked. But yeah, thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please let me know. Try to be more grateful for the little things. It's like when I tell people, oh, you doing money spells, but you leaving pennies on the floor. You looking at pennies on the floor, you just leaving there. You looking at quarters on the floor, you just leaving them there. Ah, it's a quarter. Nah, some of these things be tests and y'all failing them. If you have any questions, please do them below. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Just so you know, I do $20 tarot card readings for 20 minutes. Anything after the $20 minute minimum, it's $1 a minute. Hey, blessings, y'all. Peace.